today, guys? Gear Jammer here. I'm sorry about the lighting issue, as you can see, because, well, different camera angle. I haven't figured out the way to position the camera yet to eliminate that. It's been a while since I've used this camera angle, as a matter of fact, so y'all don't have to look at my mess. But, anyway, I figured I'd do something different. Come to you guys live today. I don't like that camera angle. Hey, that actually eliminated a lot of it. But, anyways, and that went too far. There we go. But, anyways, gonna be a short one, because I'm like 23 miles from where I gotta deliver in Buffalo. But I figured I'd bring you guys American Truck Driver live, so that if you start viewing and want to, ask questions, you can. But anyways, if you enjoyed this, don't forget to smash that like button. Tell me in the comment section what you thought down below. If you're watching live, you can ask me questions. I will do my best to answer them. I don't know if they'll pop up or not, but without further ado, let's get on to... Don't cover my camera. Thanks. Now, I do apologize for the mount being in the video. When I have it on the other side, the camera's rotated so that it's not in the video. But, I'm doing the best that I can. But, anyways, I just figured I'd bring you guys an American Truck Driver live. Now, it's a little weird for me, honestly, is usually when I'm recording the scenery, if I do the time lapse, which if you usually watch my videos, you know that I do. And another thing, I'm going to hit more in depth on it in the actual next video that I'm uploading. It's an edit, I just haven't, well, honestly, the edit is done, I just haven't taken the time, to be honest, to upload it. I keep forgetting to. But if you watched before it got taken down, episode 8 of American Truck Driver, you may have thought that Lauren makes me ask her for permission to do things, and don't get it twisted, she doesn't make me ask to do anything. When I say I need to talk to her, it's just in case, say, my phone decides to be stupid. Because when I go to my grandmother's, I don't have good service. I'll flat out tell you that. I get 1X on my iPhone, and I can't call out, so I have to be on Wi-Fi. And if my phone decides to be stupid and not connect to Wi-Fi, and she can't get a hold of me because something's gone wrong, that's when, issues arise. And, it's just something that I don't want to deal with, so I call her and I let her know that, well, actually, I do ask, just because it's a respect thing, but I can just flat out call her and go, hey, I'm going to Nance tonight, or hey, I'm going, well, back when I was, constantly talking to him, I can go, hey, I'm going to him, I can call her and go, hey, I'm going to Dante's. I don't want to get into that. The GPS needs to shut her mouth. But actually, I need to have that talking because, I wish I didn't rely so heavily on GPS, but, I can get just about anywhere. But once I get within like 5 or 6 miles of a customer, I need the GPS just so that I have exact directions. But anyways, back to what I was saying. She doesn't make me ask. I do it out of respect. And I don't make her ask. She wants to go hang out with her buddy James and get a coffee, and go jam out in his car, which is very fun to do. He just can't play Pantera Walk because I start headbanging if I'm in the car. And as you know, I have this huge hump and I lose hair. So out with him, or she's going to hang out with her other buddy James, or her buddy John, you know, if she's going to hang out with a friend, she doesn't have to ask me. She does it as a respect thing. We ask each other out of respect. So don't get it twisted and think, oh, she rules my life and I've got to ask to do anything, because I don't. Even if I said, hey, do you care if I go to dance tonight? And she said no. Guess what? I'm still going to dance. So, you know, she's not going to stop me. I just ask her. Because even though we're not married yet, you know what they say, happy wife, happy life. And if she ain't happy, I ain't happy. So, I do what I can to make her happy. You know, there's times where I gotta put my foot down, and I don't like doing that. I hate saying no to her. I hate it with a passion. I hate saying no. But, you know, it comes with the territory. There are times where I've got to say no, you know, that's not a good idea. But hey, it is what it is. You know, there's times she's had to say, no, that's not a good idea to me. So, yeah, don't get it twisted. And like I said, it's been edited. It's ready to go up. I just haven't uploaded it yet. Probably be tonight. But anyways, yeah, like I said, we're live. So if you want to watch and ask me questions, go for it. You'll probably get a Grind My Gear session in here somewhere, especially with me being, well, probably, maybe not this one, because I'm not hitting an extremely densely populated area right now. Like I said, I'm just going to Buffalo, which is upstate, where most people still know how to drive. But, yeah, it's a possibility that it could pop into this video still, because, you know, the idiots from down in the city like to come up here and be stupid. So, we'll see what happens. And this wants to say very bad connection constantly, but I don't care. someone. I'll probably do another live stream on the way down where I actually put it out over Instagram and Twitter. It's just kind of awkward for me to do it right now. And also, before the next live stream, I'm probably going to switch the camera back to the old angle, simply because, well, I prefer it. It's easier to avoid the exposure issues when the camera's pointed at me, because the camera's actually angled towards me instead of having to be angled towards the center of the truck, so you guys aren't just looking at a white line constantly. And I've got to manage to get over. You know, and this is right here's a grind mic ear. You can fucking hear my engine brake. You've got your window down, and you're going to slow down when I let off the gas to get over. And you saw my turn signal. That means, hey, truck driver wants to get out of the middle lane. Get out of the way. Be it floor it or brake really hard. I actually don't brake really hard because then somebody will rear-end you. Give it some gas. Get clear of the front of the truck so the truck can tuck in behind you. But anyways, I'm not going to rant on that for hours. But I could. I could also rant on this stupid beeper for hours. But it is what it is. Oops. Just passed me. I'm doing 60 and it's saying that guy's doing 62 and still beeping at me. Oh well. I'm getting off the interstate up here, so. Well, actually, I'm getting on 190 north. You gotta head more towards Canada, eh? I don't know why I just did that. That was mean. But also, it's probably because I'm really hyper. I slept a good chunk of it last night. Holy cow, that river is really high.
Exit 53 on the right.
Get into the gear, thank you.
In a half mile, continue on to
And I have no clue if you guys can hear that engine brake or not, but if you can, smash that like button. Yeah. I really wish I did my music on something other than my phone, so that I could put music to the quiet parts of this. Because there are going to be a few points where I'm quiet until I cut this stream. can tell you this, the next live stream will start either on an hour or on a half. I'm not going to start it at a quarter. Because that would just be ridiculous. Oh, stop beeping at me! I hate that thing. I've got 2.5 miles. We got one SUV that wants to do 50 miles an hour and a 55. So I'm gonna try and build the speed up to get by them, because I hate when people do that crap. It's literally, oh, I'm going to do 65 in passion and I'm gonna slow down to 50. If you guys enjoyed this little live stream, don't forget to hit that like button. Tell me in the comment section what you thought down below. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. Oh crap, I gotta brake hard. And I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.